Yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
let me turn this up.
So you can put on live chat
Hello.
messages are visible in the
Hello.
corner. Can you hear me?
Give me 1 second. What? What?
Am I on,
What's up?
am I on mute?
I think I cut you off. My fault. Just saying. No, you're fine. All right. Love you too. Bye bye.
Hi.
There we go. There you go. Is it in now? You see live
It's
chat?
I see. When you go to the bottom corner, you could put your comments on. There's a little like the baby up,
Top chat. Yeah, I put like yeah. I look. Going to live
put like
chat.
all. I mean, so you can see all the messages, people coming in.
Yeah, I
Hi.
put yeah. There you go.
Hi, look, we're testing out the live, Lily.
Yeah, there you
Thank
go.
you for
Is it?
joining.
Oh, there
You
you
are
go.
the
There you
first.
go.
And I never imagined in a million years like us doing something like this. This is so cool. Hi, baby. Hi, cutie.
Yep.
I was talking
But
to the
hey,
baby, by the way.
hi Lily. It's a pleasure to meet
Sorry.
you. I know you're Liz, #1 fan.
Oh, this is amazing. Is Jordan asleep already, or is he still
Yeah,
up?
he is. He's asleep.
Oh, I have him on that strict sleep
Yeah.
schedule, so he already.
Yeah.
That's the good job.
Yep. But the reason she's so nice. But
Yeah, she's
but
amazing. Lily's
the reason
amazing.
for this live is I want to see ask the question to you because you know you're experienced like me. We've
Mhm.
been around for a long time. Um, do you think men and women, as it stands right now, on different pages, and do you think there'll ever be a chance where they actually can understand each other?
I definitely feel like they are on different pages, especially in the new age, what's going on. I feel
Mhm.
like with social media and everything. I think people have to take the time to get to know each other. He's clapping for me. Wow. I'm so easily distracted by babies. I love babies. I'm so sorry. This is good we're testing this out in the middle of the night.
I know.
But I think with hard work, um, and people communicating, having shows like these, like actually talking about it and coming together, I think is going to shed light on all this, and it's going to help a
Mhm.
lot of people get a better understanding where the gaps are, right? There's a lot of
Yeah,
gaps in all this.
for
So I
sure.
think by us talking about it, might help fill in the gaps for some people.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I think that men and women are just trending in different directions. I feel like right now there's
Oh,
so many.
I'm
What's
sorry,
up?
Quentin. Can you put Lily as a
Moderator.
moderator? It's not
Uh,
moderator, moderator,
Yeah, how do you do that?
because she's gonna um shoot. You click on her name and
Okay.
then it'll pop up and then you'll be able to put her as one
There, she,
because
there
she
she
could
go.
weed out all the people who do not need to be here.
There she
Yeah.
go. Yep, there she
Oh,
is.
you got it.
But yeah, but yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
like we were saying, I think that men and women are just on different pages right now. I think there's so much. Like I think both sides are in their echo chambers where they're it's strictly all women are bad on one side, all men are bad on one side. I don't think there's a lot of crisscross, not a lot of
And
communication.
it's
Everyone talks about
and
what the
I
other side doesn't do.
and I feel like it's bad for the ones who are good. There's good men and there's still good women out here, and I feel
Absolutely.
like because the everything is so shedded on the light of the negative
Yeah.
that people don't believe anything is good out here. So if they see a good person or a good woman, they think it's all the same, you
Yeah.
know?
I think the
Yeah.
same thing. I think and from a man perspective, I feel like a lot of people are now relegating men to just what we can buy, what we can provide for them. Like men's are providers, but provide the provisions that we provide is more than just monetary. There's more qualities to that, and you don't just go directly from let's meet up and then here's my wallet. I have to get to know you. I have to feel comfortable because like anyone, like any person, building yourself up takes time. So you mean to tell me you mean to tell me I'm a you know build myself up and immediately give you everything I have off of one date? No, it takes time. That's even a job. You don't just go from you know, brand fresh out of school to manager, fresh out of school to CEO. You have to work your way to the top. And so that's how relationships are. You have to work your way to the top. You just can't just go straight to, oh, you're a woman, submit to me. You're a man, buy me everything. You have to like, figure out all you guys are on the same page.
Exactly. Well, what I'm finding, because I'm still single and I'm still trying to date, and what I'm finding is because men have been hurt by women and may have felt used by women, they get to someone like me, they don't want to go take me out. They don't want to even meet up for a cup of coffee. They want to go to the park or, hey, you
Yes.
want to come over and watch a movie? Like I don't
Yes.
I even offer like I'll pay for my half. Like I get it. We could split the bill. I don't know
Yes.
you, you don't know me. I don't have a problem paying for my half. Or if we're in the middle of the date and you decide to pay for the bill, I'll be grateful. Thank you. But if not, we could split the bill. But it just seems like hi,
Hello. Hello. Hello.
big
B3. Big
big
bad.
big three. Yeah, he's part of Lily's group. He's great. He's so
Okay.
smart
Well,
too.
welcome in.
They be playing like Hangman and all types of stuff. He's so good at that game. Thank you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for everyone coming in and joining. And I just want to let everyone know who we are. I'm Liz. That's Quentin. We are divorced. That's my
Yeah.
ex-husband. I'm his ex-wife. And we co-parent very well together. We don't have
Yep.
any drama. And we're just shedding some light on some topics right now. We are testing this out. This is our very first time doing this. I'm very proud that we came to this point. So thank you all for joining. Thank you. Like, subscribe. We appreciate you dearly.
Yep.
All right. Back to you,
So thank you
Quentin.
guys. But yeah, so like
The
we were
dinosaur
saying,
pen. Sorry.
yeah, but like we were saying, like I don't think, and Lily Bray made a good point. Like a man shouldn't be a woman's dollar bill, and a woman shouldn't be a man's like plaything. That's not how it is. I think we have gotten to, we're 80s babies, so I feel like at one point the pendulum was on the man's side. You calm up there, and the men
Quentin,
were like
pen
making
what
all.
Lily wrote.
Huh? What she say?
Pin, she put like, subscribe, comment. So when you see
Oh yeah.
something like that, you could pin it. So you click on it and press pin.
Okay.
This is your very first time live too, correct?
Yeah, I've never been live before. No, I just make my
Yeah, so that's
content.
why I'm telling you, like, when you see something like that, you can pin stuff that you like anything that pops up that you're like, oh, that resonates with me. You
Yeah.
could stop and like pin it like that.
And Big Bad, I think the reason why Liz and I we have a good relationship is we were friends first. We had the natural track. We met each other at Dave and Buster's. We went out, we got to know each other, and then it progressed from like the discovery phase to friendships to boyfriend, girlfriend, engaged, married. We were together for 11 years, so it wasn't like the wham bam, thank you ma'am, the quick hits. It wasn't like that. She was
Oh
very. She
yeah.
was not. She was not trying to. Like I tried to get her back to my apartment. She was like, "Nah, that's I
He's like,
know."
I live over there. I live just right over there. I was like, oh, that's good for you. I'm going home. I'm like, oh, you live there? I live that way. I live like 20 minutes that way.
Yep. She
That's
was
great
like,
for you.
"Yep." She cut that off quick, and
No
that
cookie.
was unusual because back in my heyday, it was all I needed is about 3 dates, 3 dates or less. You're coming with me, and she cut, and that made her different because I saw seeing her in a different light. I said, okay, you know what? This is a little different. This is not the same as all the other girls. So let me see what's behind the layers. And turns out we both had a love of basketball. We both valued family. She was the youngest. I was the oldest of my family, so it just worked.
He, and let me tell you, when I dated this man, he told me he was older than what he was. I was like, excuse you? Like you lied, but he was able to buy me an alcoholic beverage. But still, I was like, what the hell?
Yep. Like me, I
You
was,
need to
yeah,
bring
I
work. That's
was.
right. The
Yep.
work,
I
work.
was always I always believe that for me, I'm like I like older women. So I will always increase my age by anywhere from 2 to 5 years, period.
So
If I
watch out,
want something,
ladies.
I'm gonna get it. I told myself once I turn 21 years old, I can be any age I want because I can buy alcohol now. And so if I meet an older woman, she's like 35 years old and I'm like 22, I'll be 29. I'll pull out 29. I'm 29 years old. And it worked
And
for a
he tried
long
to tell me
time.
he was a virgin. He was like, I'm a virgin. I'm like, no, you're not.
It used to work. It used to work. Back in my heyday, it worked. I'm telling you that I had no idea how much that worked. But after a while, when I started having all these like on kids, it didn't work no more.
No, yeah, you got 3 kids. It ain't gonna work.
It don't work no more. Plus my
And
plus Evelyn will kill me.
yes, she would, and I would help her. And I
But
have to
yeah,
shout out Evelyn, his fiance, because
yeah, she's
for
at work
that
right
takes
now.
a strong. She's at work right now.
Yeah,
It takes a strong woman to understand that co-parenting dynamic. Like I have to text him for things, call him for things that relates to our son. And a lot of some women might not be able to handle that part of a relationship. They
that's
might
true.
get upset, they might get jealous, they might think something's going on, but that's not the case with us. We are just co-parenting, and the kid comes first, his well-being and everything.
Yep, that's
Yes,
true.
win Evelyn.
Yep,
Yes.
go.
And she
Yeah,
got my babies back too. She got my
she
babies back
does.
too. But
And it was hard. It was, you're right. It was hard for her because like she came, right after our divorce, and she's younger. She's younger than me. She's the first woman I ever dated was younger than me, and so she came in with a guy who had 2 kids already. She's what I think she was 25, 26. And so
yeah.
she walked into a relationship, and I asked her, "Hey, I love my kids. I don't think a man should put his new girlfriend or whatever over the kids. Cause that happens so much. I see so many men that would like put their kids to the corner for a woman that's not his wife. It's weird to me. That's
Ooh, yeah.
just that I can't do that. I'm not a fan of that. I do think there's an order of things. Like it's to me it's God. It's God, me, my wife, my kids. But if I'm just dating you, you're not. Oh, pizza. Okay, we love
Oh yeah,
pizza.
I saw that. I was trying not to say nothing, but like pizza, huh? That sounds good. Kids
Exactly.
come
All right.
over and
Exactly,
yeah.
Lily. Exactly. Your kids are everything. You know,
Thank you.
your kids are everything. That's my channel is called Q Dub. Legacy. Network. It's so Life and Legacy Network. My kids are my legacy. No matter what I accomplish, like I've been blessed. I got associates, bachelors, masters, working on my doctorate. I made the 6 figures. I played basketball here and there. I've done so much in my life, and I don't care about any of that. To me, my kids are everything to me because when I die, they're still here. They'll still be here, and all the knowledge that I learned, I poured into them, will go on to create my grandkids, great grandkids, and that to me, a human can't be immortal, but our legacy lives on, and that's why I believe that. As parents, we have to really really mold our children, and these kids right now are out of control. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
out of control. Uh-uh. No me grites. No me grites. Come on.
Oh yeah. Quentin is also Dominican, so he speaks some
Come here.
Spanish too.
Say
He
hi.
talked to me. He was talking to me in Spanish on one of our first dates.
Oh
Hi.
yeah, I thought you were Hispanic.
And I didn't know who he was talking to. It
Say,
was
say hi.
hilarious. It was
Hi.
hilarious. I was looking around. Hi.
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 But
Hi.
yeah, say hey to Lily, Josiah. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi. He's wide awake. He's not thinking about sleeping right
Oh
now.
no, he don't sleep anytime soon. That's just how he is. But like, yeah, our kids are our legacy, and we have to be real good with it. But back to the conversation with relationships. I know you're still in the dating pool, and I know you typically date men that are older than you. How has that been going with you?
I've given up at times. And sometimes I was supposed to have a date today, and that didn't go well because he hasn't responded or talked to me. So I just blocked him. I just left it alone. I'm not playing around with my feelings or my emotions. If you're not for me, you're not for me.
Hey, that's how it is. That's a mature move.
You're
Some
not.
people like to run around like there's we were talking about this at work. They were saying, "Oh, it's so the chase is fun." I told
Hi,
people
welcome
my
in.
yep my philosophy of this. Hello, what is it, Ama? But yeah, like I tell people all the time, I don't believe in chasing. Let me tell you why. Think about what chasing is. If I'm chasing something, that means something is actively running away from me. If you are running away from me, why would I continue to chase you? I already show interest by approaching you. Now I have to play the game of I call you, you don't pick up. You trying to play this hard to get game. I'm old. I'm old school. If you hard to get, baby, you can get gone. I don't need anything else.
Exactly.
if I
Exactly.
showed you, if I show interest in you, I expect you to either say I'm interested, or you're not my type, or whatever the case may be. You won't hurt my feelings. I'm too old to have my feelings hurt. But my whole thing is, if I show interest in you and you show interest in me, why are you playing hard to get? I'm not gonna chase you.
Ex-
I don't chase anything. At almost 40
exactly.
years old, I'm not chasing. You know, that's not my thing.
Exactly. I feel like it should be a mutual thing.
100%.
Communication. Like if you can't get back to a person and text, get back when you can, but don't wait days. Yeah, don't wait days.
Right? Yep.
Okay.
You can't.
Don't
Yeah, you
wait
can't.
days for it.
You can't. I mean, if I like you and I say, hey, I'm gonna take you out, and then I ghost you 3 days, like this ghosting stuff is crazy to me. Like
It's
you
a
you
lot of
you do all
ghosting
that
going
hard work
on.
of getting you do all that hard work of getting a woman's number, and then or getting a man's number, and then you just don't talk to him at all. You can just say no, just decline the number. I know sometimes with women it's a little different. They can be dangerous. Some guys are aggressive, but in a normal state, I just say no, no, thank you, or do the patent and tried and true. I have a boyfriend. I have a man. That's like the number one thing. A woman don't want to talk to you. I got a man. No man in
And
sight,
the
but
thing
you ain't get my
about
number.
me, I'm so clueless when a person likes me in person. Like when someone talks to me, it's one of those things where I think they're just being nice.
Exactly, Lily. Exactly. A man who
And
that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, you put your best foot forward. So you mean to tell me you're ghosting me day one? No, you're gonna have to lose my number. You can go ahead and lose my number at this point.
it's like an older man. So it's like if you're older doing that, come on.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're an
Yeah.
old ass man, sorry. If you're old behind man out here ghosting somebody at 55 years old, you can go. You can take your behind over to the freaking old folks
See,
home
the
at this
baby
point.
agrees. The baby agrees with us. That's good. Thank you,
Yeah, I know.
Josiah.
But yeah, it's crazy. Like me, I hate that. I really do hate the fact that people play these games with people's emotions and heart. I don't get
Yes, exactly,
it.
Lily. Lily.
Exactly, Lily. Old and played out, like an old record phone. Like get out of here, man. Like I hate all these new games. I feel like social media got people head big. It has people believing that they have all this time in the world, but we all know our looks fade over time. We even always have no wrinkles and all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit a wall real bad.
I know I'm 41 and it's like I start seeing the changes. I'm like, it's happening. The
That I'm
gray
saying,
hair
yeah,
is coming.
you start to hit that
I'm not a
wall.
spring chicken no more. I'm not a spring, so I'm not looking for games. I'm not looking for, oh, I'm looking for someone that's going to be a life partner eventually. I know it takes time. It takes time
Yeah.
to build, and people don't want to take time to build no more. They just want
Yep.
fast and quick.
And the thing
So,
about it is, people think that sleeping around with someone or sleeping with someone that means you still got it. No, people will sleep with anybody. Like really, really anything. I mean, plastic dolls. I mean, everything. So it's like you like, oh yeah,
plastic dolls.
I got all these men on me. No, you got all these men in you. That's the difference. You got all these men in you. They're not really taking it. They're not really taking you serious. Because when a man takes a woman serious, trust me, you would know it. Every man, if like any man who's in that chat will tell you, when you take a woman serious, they know it. There's a respect that comes along with it. There's time, there's patience,
Yes,
all of that
yes.
stuff that you know that when a man don't give you a time of day, he'll hit you up when he wants to. When a man really care about you, man, he be blowing your phone up. Good morning, queen. How you doing? I just thinking about you. This is how it is. We never stop being love sick puppies, ever.
Yeah.
When you love your woman, you love your woman. But if you're a throwaway, nobody care about you. Oh, I'm breaking up with you. Oh wow. I wish you the best of luck. No one cares. Like no one actually cares. So I tell women to look out for the simple signs. Look for the simple signs. Is he checking for you truly? How does he speak to you? When he get on the phone, how did he greet you? Because you could be girlfriend number three. If he get on the phone and say, "Hey, yeah, how you doing?" Oh, man, that's crazy. But he's not saying anything relevant to what you're saying. He ain't saying anything. You saying, "How's your day?" Oh, doing good. Just over here at my friend's house. Like it, nah. You gotta be real careful with that. So when a man is proud of a woman, you will see it. She'll pop up all over
Yeah.
his social media. She'll pop up in pictures. He'll bring her on camera. People know about her.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
when you're a throwaway, you'll never be seen. We
That's
all had
true.
them night escapes. You go over
I
for a
don't know what you're
review and
talking about.
you sneak out the house. You want to stay over? Nah, I would, but I got work in the morning time. Oh, when I'm gonna see you again? Oh, I'm gonna call you. You know, No, I call you. We all have those. We all have those.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, it's true.
It's true.
Sad but true. It hurts. It does hurt. It does. You don't
It
feel
does.
good
It does.
afterwards.
It does.
It
Remember,
hurts.
Liz. Remember before I met you. Remember the reason why I was down bad because of Maria, the Mexican lady
Yeah,
who had a whole husband. She had a
yeah.
whole husband.
You
I
were.
was like
He was
19 years
heartbroken.
old. I was
He was
19, 20 years old.
heartbroken.
I'm like, oh, I got this 28-year-old woman. Oh, we going out. We meeting up. We doing all this great stuff. And then she said, hey, fortunately, my husband coming back from deployment. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, he was deployed for 6 months. He's coming back. So now I'm going to need you to
That
go
is
ahead and get the
crazy.
stepping. Well, I was like,
And when I
I
met
was so sad.
him, when I met Quentin, I wasn't looking for anyone. My friend was encouraging me. You should go talk to him, and I challenged him in basketball. It was natural, it was organically it happened.
True. Look at
But
Lily.
Lily,
That's
I love
that was
Lily.
years ago. That was
That
how
was
many
years
years
ago.
ago? What was
Oh, it
that?
had
Let
to
me
have
see.
been 14, 14, 15 years ago.
15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago.
15. Yeah, we've known each other, what, 14 years?
14. Yeah, 14 years.
Yeah, 14
It's been a
years.
hot minute. But
Yeah.
yeah, like it's crazy. Like I was like, man, I never thought I'd be somebody else's rebound or somebody else's, whatever. Like do boy, I was
Mhm.
like, oh man, I was so pissed. And then I met Liz and Liz. It's funny how tell them how you freaking how you tested whether or not I was interested in you. What you do?
Oh, we were playing. We were playing basketball. I almost won, by the way. I lost by 2 points. 2 points.
I
And
lost it along.
I walked away. I walked away from him, and I was around the corner looking to see if he was going to look for me, and he was. He was looking for me. He was like, "Where'd she go?" And then I
Like
came
she
back
literally
out like,
walked
"Hi."
away. That was such a crazy move. You literally walked away to see if I was gonna look for you, and I did because I'm like, who's this short behind girl? Because Liz is 5 feet, y'all. She's really tiny.
Ah,
Uh, and I'm 6 feet, so I'm all looking for. I'm like, who's this short girl who almost beat me in basketball when I was beating everybody, like literally everybody. Um, and then we just started talking. It was like a very like natural platonic thing. And then it was cool. It was definitely cool. And it was like I had asked God too. I said, God, and if I'm meant to be with somebody else, like give her to me. 'Cause I got tired of playing the game because I was in these streets a little bit. I can't lie. I had some fun. Um, but
thank
I wanted to
you.
find somebody to settle down with because I know for a fact I always want to be married, like always. Like I
And
always want to be
I'll let.
married.
And the main reason why we divorced was my choice. It was because I couldn't have more kids. And I felt it would be selfish for me to hold that from him. We had a miracle baby, which is
We did.
Jordan, but
We did.
I did not want to. I felt like we were like I was holding him back in some type of way, and I didn't want that for him. So that's why
Yeah,
we
it was
ended up
hard. It was
splitting.
definitely
It was
hard.
hard.
It's definitely hard because like I was young. I wasn't even 21 when I met Liz. Like I was actually 20. I had lied. I had turned 21 like
You
later on.
lied.
I turned 21 later on, but I had knew her for a very long
Thank
time, and we
you.
we would together for a long time, and then like she said, like
Thank you, Lily.
she literally told me, Lily, she told me, she said, hey, I want to, I can't hold you back. I want you to have more kids. I know you want to have a big family, so I just I want you to be free. And she did that. And at first I couldn't respect that because it hurt me so bad because I had knew her my whole life. Like all my 20s I was with Liz. When I got into my 30s I was with Liz. And I'm like, you'll throw everything away. I don't care about kids. I want you. But now that it's been what 6 years almost,
It's
I'm,
been
I'm really
five
really happy.
years.
Well, 5 years, yeah. I'm really really happy. Um, I'm really really happy that things turned out the way it did. Cause we're still friends. We have a wonderful child together. And we could talk about it clearly. But it definitely took a lot of maturity.
Yeah. And
It
now
took
look
a lot
at
of
that
maturity.
blessing he has. Look at that blessing. I knew you were meant to have more kids, and I couldn't hold that blessing from you, Josiah.
For
Like
sure.
he is so adorable. Look at that
For sure.
baby.
Yeah. But he single-handedly want me. I'm changing my mind because he's like 900 kids together. He's a lot. A lot.
900 kids
between
together.
between my older one and my younger one, and there's this one, I don't know which one, where Jordan is very easy, very in the middle. But woof, I'm telling you.
Every kid
But
is
yeah,
different.
it definitely was a journey. Like we had a crazy, journey. Um, because Liz is we both from the East Coast. Like California was definitely a different feel, and the
You're
people are
more
different.
south,
So,
weren't you? You were
huh?
more south, weren't you?
I'm Georgia. You're Connecticut, but like
Yeah.
we're both East Coasters. So that's a different type of ball game.
Yeah.
Like it's a different feel than coming over here to the West Coast where things are way more. No offense, West Coasters, but I feel like it's very vapid. Where the East Coast is more like let me get to know you, feel you out, and whatever. Where the West Coast kind of like what you see is what you get. Like if I look at you, you don't meet my aesthetic. I want to kind of dip out. Um, but yeah, we definitely was a great story. Like the story of Quentin and Liz was good. It was a fun story. Um, oh, Cheesehead was that Wisconsin? I think.
Oh, you're a cheesehead. Yeah, yeah. It's
I think it's
cold
Wisconsin.
there.
Hey, the Midwest is nice too. We love the Midwest here. I mean, I had a good old fashioned time in Illinois, in Waukegan, like Chicago area. I had a great time. So, but I never went to Wisconsin, but I definitely want to try. I don't mind the snow. I actually love the snow.
Yeah. You're doing such a great job, Quentin, for your first time live. You did a lot better than I did because I did things like this, like, oh, dinosaur pen, oh, like that.
But
So you're doing
it's your live. My whole thing is it's your live. I feel like you can do whatever you want to in it. Like me, I
yeah.
had Australia. Oh man, okay. The
Australia. That's
land down under.
awesome.
That's on my bucket list. That's on my bucket list to go to Australia. Even though you guys
That is
got some
cool.
crazy stuff in there. You have what the Sydney Fauna West side of the Eastern Taipan, like kangaroos, koalas, wallabies. I mean, it's like everything there. Like, my gosh.
I want to box a kangaroo. That's gonna be on my bucket list.
Oh, Tasmania. Oh, wow. Even better.
Wow. Wow. That is so
I had just
cool.
watched a documentary on a Tasmanian tiger. I know this thing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, sir. But nice. I did. You know what? If I'm ever in Australia and I go to Tasmania, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up so you can show me around. 'Cause I definitely want to go.
Yeah. So
Cause
tell
I
people a
travel.
little bit about yourself. I know you got your master's. You said you're gonna go for your doctorate, or
Oh yeah. So
what are you gonna get that in?
so behavioral health management. So anyway, a little bit about me. I left. I went to the military, the Navy to be precise. Went to the Navy, did that for 8 years in healthcare. Got out. Went to school at Grossmont. While our son was small, I Liz was working massage. I was going working at night at Kay's Jeweler, and we made it work. So got my associate's degree, then transferred to SDSU. Where I got my bachelor's in applied psychology. I
Thank
started
you.
my master's degree in marriage and family therapy, but then I had took a leave of absence after our divorce. It was like we moved through our stuff. Took a leave of absence for a bit, pivoted, changed my master's, got it in business administration and organizational leadership. During that time, I was working for a couple of colleges, then went to being a teacher for a bit, then worked for the state processing, government assistance, that kind of thing, and then started working for the government in healthcare um, as a clinic manager, and then pivoted from clinic manager to my current job as associate director of clinical oncology. And I've been doing that for a while, so I've been kind of all over the place, primarily in healthcare. Um, and my doctorate degree, it's going to be in behavioral health management because I still love behavioral health. I feel like we always we I feel like in healthcare it's in that perfect medium of helping people, and that's kind of what I want to do. I have a thing about helping people, um,
We
and
both have that thing, so
for
that's
sure.
perfect.
For sure, and so and it's a different light. Like, and I took a leap of faith leaving federal work before the whole government shutdown thing. I left, and I was there for 6 years, and I left to see if I can how I would work in a different specialty because I was in primary care, went to oncology, and oncology is difficult. Anybody who ever had anyone with cancer knows, like, you see people come in and they're it's like the worst day of their life. You see them, their family is so concerned. It's so scary. You know, they can be anywhere from stage 1 to stage 4, and you have to kind of comfort them. You have to give them hope, and that's what our doctors and our nurses and my medical assistants they do. They give them hope, and because me, I'm in charge of the clinical side. The nurses, the phlebotomists, the pharmacists, all of them fall up under me. We have a patient, you know, a patient first mentality, and we're right in front of the patient, so we see the whole process, and it's definitely it can be difficult. We lose people a lot, but the cards and the gifts, the families come back and they say, you know, thank you guys for being there for us. Thank you for helping us through this, the ins and out. Cause cancer is a scary thing. If you live long enough, you're probably gonna get cancer. Like there's really no way around it. You know, it's naturally in your body. Period. When your immune system drops to a certain point, it kind of shows up. But yeah, when you see that, it's really crazy. But also the triumphs when people actually beat cancer, it's amazing. And you know, Liz, that my grandparents died from cancer. You know,
Yes.
I lost my great grandma, my grandpa, my dad's mom. So I literally only have my dad's dad, my mom's left, all from cancer. So it's just it's just something that you kind of deal with. And I'm also a basketball coach. I had basketball practice today. That's why I didn't go to your live or stay on your live that long, Liz, because I'm also a
That's
basketball
okay.
coach. So I've been coaching for God, I don't know how long at this point. Um, at least 5 plus years. And so I'm a varsity basketball coach at Cane Hills High School. I'm also a middle school basketball coach as well. So I stay busy. I'm all about you know taking care of the community, especially as a black man. I feel like the
Thank you.
representation for people who look like me. Um, oh, here you go. Let's see. Lily said, "But wait, you."
Yes, B3. I love basketball too. And thank you for the invite. Just the
The most
most
important one.
important.
Oh, a father. Is that it? Let's see. Yep, I know
Mm,
it.
he really
thank,
is.
thank you, Lily.
He
Yeah,
is.
that is my favorite. That is literally my favorite job. I can't lie. I love being a dad. Like love being a dad. Like my whole life, I know I wanted to be a father. This I know. I knew I wanted to be a dad. It's been challenging. Any man who sees this live or you know see the recording of the live, and they have a child, they can tell you when you see your son for the first time, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And
I,
just watching your watching your child being born. Like even I remember when Jordan came out and they lay him on your chest, the way you looked at him was like you fell in love all over again. And then
yeah,
me holding him, it's kind of like that feeling you never ever get that feeling back. I can't even tell you exactly. It's life changing. I never in my life felt that type of love, and I've been in love many a times, but the love that I felt when I held my sons for the first time, it's crazy. Oh, when all three of my sons are here at once, it's like you can give me $1 billion, I wouldn't care. And you know that's true about me. I don't
that is true.
money does not motivate me. Money, like literally, he's falling asleep. Like money doesn't
This
motivate
was-
me at all. I've never been money motivated. If I did that, I could have I could have made so much money in my life because I had opportunities to do so. But to me, it's like sacrificing who I am, or or staying true to who I am. I always believe that God will always. I always feel like God will always provide for me if I stay true to who I am.
it's true.
That's my biggest thing. But Liz, tell them about you. Tell them about what you do, because you have a pretty
What do I
interesting
do?
career too.
I'm a certified massage therapist. I've been doing that 17 years. When COVID happened, I had to stop for a couple of reasons. I ended up with carpal tunnel, nerve damage, and tennis elbow. So I actually wasn't able to work for a while. I couldn't even hold a dish. Like Quentin, you had to drive me to my doctor's
It
appointments.
was bad.
It
Yeah,
was bad. It was devastating. So like 2020 was really a rough year. That was the time where everything kind of just seemed to fall apart for me. But when one door closes, another one opens. So eventually I ended up working in a jewelry store at Kevin Jewelers. And I started working there and I started working out, losing weight, getting better, stronger, working on myself. Next thing you know, I was back to massaging again.
And
And
she's
so
amazing. She's
thank you.
amazing at massage. Like I'm saying, like I'm not even lying to you. Like this woman's like her hand, like her ability to massage, it's it's crazy. And don't call her a masseuse either. Do
Oh yeah.
not call her a
Oh
masseuse. She's
yeah.
not played it. But they
No.
are different. Like she's a professional
Yeah.
through and through. Like Liz, that's her ability. Liz can heal. She can heal through her hands. It's crazy.
I do something called cranial sacral work, which I've done to you, Quentin,
That's
where
true.
I could actually see what people are seeing or feeling or what they're going through. It's an amazing ability and a scary ability all at the same time. So, yeah,
That's
big
right.
difference.
That's right. Big Bang. It's a big difference. One is for
Yeah.
one has a different type of payment.
Oh, yeah. Dating is hard. That's another thing. Me telling a guy that I'm a massage therapist is a hard thing to do because a lot of times they'll either make a joke about it or they'll ask for a massage or they're like, do you give happy endings? They get blocked. They get
Block.
blocked. They
She
done.
never played that. Even
I
when I
said,
was her, even when I was her husband, like when she did massages for me, it never led to that ever.
no,
Like literally ever.
never.
11 years never led to that.
No. And you would fall asleep anyways.
That's true. Very true.
Everyone that gets a massage from me, like about 97% of people fall asleep. Yeah.
But yeah, it's yeah. We definitely had like a very we had definitely like a very interesting roller coaster type life. But Big Bad, what do you do? I know that you're in the chat. So what did you do? What's your
Oh
career
yeah.
like?
We're trying to get the light off of us. What do you do, Victory?
No, I
Oh
want to see.
man.
I'm curious. Oh,
Yeah.
landscaping. Oh, wow.
Landscaping. Oh, that's good. Yeah, see, he needs a massage. I'm a certified therapist though. Or license.
Maybe you can fly to Tasmania and go do it.
I'm flying out. I've
I'm
actually
pretty
had
sure like
people
a
want me to
16-hour
fly out.
flight. It's like a 16-hour flight, probably.
Mowlines, house units. Okay. Good. Very physical job. When I lived in Connecticut, I mowed the lawn a lot and helped with housing stuff because my dad had
Oh yeah, your dad. He's
a
a welder.
apartments or he was a welder too, so I would help with all that type of stuff.
Yep.
And Quentin knows I know how to fix a toilet. I don't know. I know random things how to do.
Yeah, she was
Pretty
she
funny.
was a random person for sure. It's crazy, but
Yeah.
but yeah, that's awesome. Like I definitely would like to try Tasmania. We used to prune. No, I was
No,
joking.
yeah. You could
Yeah,
get
because
me
it's written. I
tired.
have a fan that's blowing right in my face, and whenever a fan blow in my face, I don't know why it's weird. I just yawn whenever freaking fans blow in my face. But
Don't. The baby fell asleep.
oh yeah, I know it's a matter of time. When he started whining, he was running around. I said he'll go down, and that's usually when I make my podcast. So by the way, yeah. So I have a on my channel. I have a podcast. I typically do it with my older son Keanu, and we talk about generation things because what I realize is when I'm old, now that I got older, like I see things in a different light, and so I'm always like, "You doggone whippersnappers," and Keanu's like, "No, Dad, that's just how things are," and I'm like, let's have a podcast and talk about my generation versus your generation. And dating, I will say this, Liz. He told me dating is very similar to what you're going through too. With
It
him,
is.
he got told he was a nice guy, and girls like men with an edge. And I'm like, what does that actually mean with an edge?
I'm good with no edge. I'm good with the nice guy, the good guy. Thank you.
Yeah, that's just crazy. That's the thing about it. Like you have one side where a man wants uh, a good woman, but he keep getting roundabout
But
Sally.
then they try to come back. I'll tell you this, those guys
Yeah,
try to come back. But I once I'm done with somebody, I'm done. That's it. When I'm done with somebody and I gave them a
literally saying
chance,
hashtag no edge. I know that's right, Lily. People don't understand. They don't understand that, man. That edge comes. That edge can be sharp, and you can get stabbed by that edge. Like a lot of guys want the bad boy. The bad boy has a lot of girls, and I hear a lot of women say, "I don't want to compete with no man." But my whole thing is, I mean, well, I don't want to compete with no woman, but if you got the bad boy, and that bad boy is attracting a lot of females, now he has options. So he more than likely he gonna, you know, go talk to somebody else. And you don't want that. I want somebody who's all mine. I ain't trying to share. I don't want to share. I want to fight.
Yeah,
When
no
when
sharing.
Liz and I were together, we don't sharing. Sharing what?
Sharing what? Nope.
The only thing you gonna get
Never
shared is
gonna.
one of these. You gonna get one of these. That you can share one of these.
Oh yeah, and he had girls at his office that were like, "Oh,
Oh
ask
my
your wife
god.
if I can have a baby." I'd be like, "Who is she? Who is she? Where's she at?" He's like, "Liz, now!" I don't like to fight, but at that point, I was ready to fight.
But look,
Sharing.
listen said, but sharing is scary. You know what else is scary? That hospital don't have to visit once I knock them out. you
We know you in that hospital visit.
you know what's fun? And remember that time we were in that bar and
That lady, the blonde
that white lady
lady.
was looking, that white lady was looking at me, and you were like, she told me, shut, come back. And I was like, no, I'm like, and I pointed to him like, no, I'm with her. And you like, who's she talking about? I'm like, calm down, it's okay. Shit, no, tell
I'm
that
ready to
B.
fight.
It
I'm
was
ready to
crazy.
fight somebody.
I just can't
And
believe people
Quentin knows
actually
I can
try
box.
for me. Like
Huh?
you always popped up on people. That was too funny.
I don't
That
care.
was
I'm this
always too
5 foot little firecracker.
funny.
But nobody wants to fight me, right, Quentin? Nobody wants to. Nobody would try it.
Like it's the
Nobody
thing
would
about
try
it
it.
that people don't realize that you box. A lot of people, yeah, I'm revealing a lot about her, but she actually boxed. So she boxed a lot. She was I was watching her spar with her little punching bag on the porch. So she boxed, like she seemed like a nice little happy face, but she'll knock your face on the ground.
Oh yeah,
That's just how she is.
I think
But she's
that's a great way to. Boxing's a great way to release anything. Like if you are frustrated, upset, and you boxing is a great exercise and a great release. And
oh yeah.
I don't do it now because massaging and wherever. Every time I go to the doctor, they find arthritis somewhere. I'm like, I'm just arthritic, I guess.
Because you're getting old. You're getting old.
So no more X-rays. Getting old.
You're getting
I'm
old.
getting
You're an
old.
old lady now.
Oh
Like
man.
that's the thing about getting when you get older, man. Oh my God, getting old sucks. I remember I used to get up and used to jump out of bed, run around. Then you get out of bed in the morning. Now you be like, you have to do that the old person look.
Everything pops.
Everything
Why does everything pop?
everything pop, crack, like snap, crackle, pop. I'm like, oh my God. When I have the basketball kids out there, they're like, oh coach, can you still dunk? I said, I take my Oreo and I dunk it in that milk. That's the
Let me
only
tell you,
dunk you
this
about to get from me. That is
he
the
can do
only
like
dunk.
backflips. I don't know if you still do
That I
backflips
still can
now.
do because every year my middle school team tells another group of kids, Coach Q can do a backflip. Then I said, oh come on, Coach Q, and I tell them if we win the first game, I'll do it. They win a game, I'll do it, and they'll be like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I'm like, I don't know how many more backflips I got in me, cause
I don't know.
40 is knocking
I
right at the door. Everyone's like, oh my God, you don't look 40, but I'm like, I don't have
feel
to
it.
look 40, but I doggone sure feel 40.
You are not
So
40. I know you make yourself older than you are. You still got like
I
5 years.
feel 40. Good 30,
I know.
37 and 40 are like right there. They're best friends.
Yeah, I know. They best friends. But I don't know
They
if
are.
you remember one time you did a backflip at my sister's, and then I was like, I could do something too, and I did stop, drop, and roll, and I got on the ground and I rolled around.
Yes, yeah. You were so goofy, like you
I
were
was
definitely
I'm goofy. I'm
yeah.
just
That was crazy. We had some crazy behind moments. Remember 4th of July? Oh my God.
oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. All right,
Private
Lily. Team 37.
okay, 37.
37, but look
37.
27. I
That's right.
feel like long I have all my teeth, and I'm doing good in life.
Did I ever tell you the date I had with the guy with the no teeth?
You told me that, like, y'all Liz dated somebody with no teeth. Like,
I it was one
why?
time. In his
Why?
profile picture, it looked like he had teeth. Okay. I wasn't judging. I sat
She
there
dated
and
Paw Paw. She dated Paw Paw. Mr.
I, I,
She did it. Pow pow. Old man
But
Rivers over there.
and I met him at Cinnabon with my friend. She gave him a Cinnabon. She
You
said, "You
see
didn't
Lily?
eat his Cinnabon." This
You
is
see
really
Lily? They
weird.
say y'all were
Me
friends because your
too.
old man gnawed on the Cinnabon. He can't chew it. He had to gum it.
Listen, I didn't. It was a one time. It was a meet and greet. But the thing that turned me off. I mean, the teeth was bad, but like the fact that he actually asked because I told him I was Middle Eastern. He said, "How long do I have to wait for sex?" He asked
But
that,
no teeth.
and
I'll
you
say
know,
it. I'll say it till your teeth grow in.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like, but then I was like, then he's gonna say something about my weight. I thought about that. He's gonna say something about my weight. I can lose weight, but can you grow teeth? That's what I would have said.
Oh
But
yeah, I can lose weight, but you already lost your teeth. So you know that's crazy. A person with no teeth is wild to me.
yeah,
I literally could never like me. That
teeth
like
is
to me,
important
first thing
too.
I look at teeth, then face. I go teeth and face. Like if we're talking about physical attributes, it's teeth and face. Because you got a pretty face, but you open up and you have one of these. If you had a piano key teeth, are your teeth are bow legged? Are they doing backflips the other way from each other?
She's bow
Nah, bro.
legged.
I can't. I'm not a big fan. Like because I was a dental
Yeah,
tech for like 3 years. I can't do it. Or if your
Lily,
breath,
we're
if you
still
have bad
friends. I
breath
love
too.
you, Lily.
If you have bad breath and you talking to me, and I'm doing this the whole time. You keep talking.
What's
Eventually,
it
I'm gonna
called?
tell you.
Halitosis.
Exactly. I'm like, oh my god, start throwing
But
Tic
again,
Tac
you don't.
into your mouth.
You don't have to worry about them biting. That's
I gotta
true.
talk. Yeah, I can't
That's
talk
true.
because you try to drive in the car with them as they talking. The whole car start to
Harder.
fill up with gas. Yeah, the whole car start to fill up with gas. I'm gonna jump out. I'm about to jump. I'll jump out the car. Into traffic. I can't do it. I can't do bad breath. I can't.
No, that
I can't do it.
or bad hygiene either. That's a bad
Bad
one.
hygiene in general. Bad
Thank
hygiene.
you, everyone, for being in here. Thank you.
But yeah, definitely thank you for joining our crazy behind session or reminiscing.
Yeah, we.
But yeah, bad hygiene is definitely bad. I had this one I had this one lady, she needed an appointment and she said, "Hey, I
Oh
need an
no.
appointment." I said, "What's your appointment for?" And she's like, um, you know, just down there. That's okay, that's fine. I can get that, I can help you out with that. And and then she came around the desk and I was like, the first thing I said, I was like, "This is my brain tuna."
God no. No, not
she
the
had
tuna.
she had BV. It was the craziest thing. I was like,
Oh,
"Baby girl, please!" Like through jeans,
through
through
jeans. That's
jeans.
bad. That is
I was
bad.
like, "Oh my!" I thought they opened up a Captain D's restaurant or somebody was making fried mackerel or something. I didn't know what was going on. I
Mm-mm.
said, "You got to be kidding me, baby girl! Like you need to make sure you take care of yourself." Like and even these little boys, the basketball boys. I said, "Y'all ever heard of deodorant?"
Really?
Freaking Lily said, "It's like cotija cheese." Like I was over there, like, look at. I was like, I can't. They be smelling, yeah, cheese and booty. It's crazy. Like, how can you leave your house and you smell bad when you sit down, the air poof up? Come on, you should not be having
Mm-mm.
sit down air as a grown adult.
That
Like
is
little
true.
kids, whatever. Little kids don't do little kid. Take a shower.
Cheese and booty.
You got to
Lily.
do better. People they be doing too much. Like take care of yourself. Clean yourself.
Cheese over
Cheese
fish.
over fish. Actually, I would take the cheese over the fish. I can deal a little bit with the cheese, but the fish, yeah, that was bad. That one was bad because the whole waiting room started to, you know, really start to heat up, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, what is that? What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh my, that's wild to me. I would never show my
Hygiene is
face."
important. Oh my
It
god,
is.
hygiene is
Remember I
important.
told you when I was 18, I was working in the OBGYN clinic, and the girl who got the tampon stuck.
Tampon? I remember that.
Yeah, it was stuck and she couldn't get it out. And so when we finally able to get it out, it was like rancid. She had like PI, pelvic inflammatory disease. So she had PID. We had to give her like medication. And then she came back 2 or 3 weeks later, telling me something, "Hey, can I get your number?" Absolutely not, no ma'am.
Oh
The
no.
only number you'll
She
be
got
getting,
balls.
the only you'll get the number to the clinic, not to me. I'm
Give her some bar and soap and antibiotics. That's
yeah, I
funny.
can't do that. No, I can't do that. You can have those numbers. I'm not a big fan.
Mm-mm.
Like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't see how people can just walk around smelling like that, smelling like, you know, a sewer. I can't do it. And that's very
No.
popular. I see that was trending not so long ago, a couple of months ago. They were saying how people don't take care of their hygiene, and some dudes were like, "Oh, I don't wash my butt because it's gay," and I'm like, it's your own hind parts. Like
Yeah.
how is that anything close
Are
to?
you gay for yourself? I don't know.
So now in my mind, what I'm thinking is every time you go to the bathroom, you just leaving things caked up in there, looking like Nutella sandwiches.
I'm never eating Nutella again. I haven't had it in a long time, but I'm just
I feel
saying.
like I feel like we as adults we're too old to be having you know Nutella spreads. Too old for that. Too old for that.
I did that Nutella prank on Jordan before in the bathroom. Asked him for toilet paper, and I put
You did to
Nutella on
Jordan?
his head. Yeah, I did.
You always pranking him all the time. That you always pranking that boy.
Man, that boy has so much of personalities. It's crazy. Like
He is. He's a good kid. Like Jordan is
he
a
is
very very good kid. A
very
very good
blessed to
kid.
have him.
We
Very
are.
blessed.
Like he
Yes,
definitely
we
a
are.
good light. He's a pure light. That's why we're so protective of him because he's such a good kid and yeah, he definitely is something special. That boy.
Yeah, he doesn't
Live.
even swear. He actually was telling me about his friends. He's like, "Mom, is it okay if I curse or I say a bad word?" I was like, "Sure." And he goes, "I don't like them talking crap about me." I'm like, "Where's? I'm waiting for the curse word, but the curse word was
Yeah,
crap." He's so sweet,
he's
so
so cute. He's
innocent.
so pure. Oh, let me tell you what he said today. He was talking about. He was like, "Oh, Dad." He's like, "Oh, that." What he said? He's like, "Oh, that kid. He's definitely better than me." I said, "What you say?" I said,
What?
"Jordan." I said, "Why is he better than you?" Oh, because like I just feel like he's popular and he's
Oh,
cool. I said, Jordan. I said, just because someone's popular, they don't make them better than you. It really don't. We get so caught up in all this stuff, or we think that someone like even now we all influencers, me, you, Lily, we all. You, I don't care how many subscribers I got. My whole thing is I'm trying to get my message out. I feel like God gave me something to say, a message to deliver, and I don't care if it helps one person. I don't care if I have one subscriber. It can be zero people in the chat. I'm still gonna get this message out because that's what I feel was on my heart. And I told Jordan, like, baby, you're amazing. You're an amazing kid. Like your time will come, and not to mention you're in middle school. You know how many people peaked in college, or peak in middle school? Like the girl who was more popular, she was cool, and then all of a sudden you see her like you see her like 10 years after school. You like Veronica, how you doing? How you doing? You're like, oh God, like I remember you was, I remember you was the baddest woman in the land. Now you built like a
oh,
box Chevy. You're like a FedEx truck. What happened?
oh, damn! Not
What
a
happened to you?
not a FedEx truck.
Like it's crazy. Like that's how it is. I told him just keep on being you. There's someone out there
Yeah,
who loves you for
crackheads.
you. What do you say?
Seeing popular
Exactly.
girls.
Like yeah, just all jacked up. They just out here looking crazy. I had one of the guys from my basketball team who used to make fun of me about being poor when I went, I didn't come from money. I made my way up here. And he hit me up like 3 or 4 years ago saying, "Hey, I know we ain't talking in a long time, but can I borrow $100?" And I'm like, and so I looked into his life. I asked my sister, and turns out he's strung out on drugs. So I'm like, man, like it's crazy how people can be on top of the world in high school and then be under the floor just 10 years later, or however many years later. It's insane. And so I tell
And
people
I was told
continue being you. Just be you.
exactly, exactly.
Like there's someone who will love you for you. Period. I tell Jordan all the time. I tell Keanu. I tell all my kids. You only need one person to care about you. That's it. Like all the girls have to like you. You just need one. That's it. Like some of these guys, like, yeah, I got like 300 girls. Well, that's good for you. Fantastic. You can't date all 300 of them. All it is bigging your head up. All I need is one person to love me. That's it. One person love me unconditionally, just someone who I can spend the rest of my life with, and I'm good to go. That's all I need. Nothing more, nothing less. Even friends, all I need is a nice little friend group, 2 or 3 people, and I'm solid. But everyone is so busy trying to be impressed by everybody. Everybody want to be liked by everyone. You can't please everybody. If you
It's
spend
true.
most of your life if you spend most of your life trying to get trying to please everybody, you will never figure out who you are.
Exactly, Lily.
Because the thing
Yep.
the thing about the journey of self discovery is learning who you are, learning what you are about, figuring out what your strengths and weaknesses are, what your tolerables and intolerables are. But if you spend all your life, oh, this person don't like me, let me act like this. Oh, this person don't like me, because not 1 2 people have the same type of likes. Which is why I told you,
Exactly.
Liz, you're an amazing person. You like, oh, am I too goofy? No, you're goofy enough. Oh, be yourself. That's a guy out there that loves you and will spend the rest of his life with you. You don't have to settle for half-ass. My thing is, the only
No.
time you should settle for 50% off is at a sale. At a sale at a grocery store. It should never be within your relationship. Ever.
No.
Of course,
That's
we're
why
not
I
going to
said I
get
wanted my life. I said I'd rather be single by myself than be with the wrong person.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like we spend most of our time trying to impress all these people, and they're not even doing half the shit for us. Like they're not doing half the stuff for us. I spend
Thank
all
you.
my time changing for you, and you make no concessions. You get to be how you want to be, and I have to accept it. But for me, I have to change everything. Nah, I'm good. Meet you on the flip side. I'm good. I can do bad by myself. I don't need your help with it. And that's my whole thing. That is my biggest thing. Exactly, literally. Don't say you spend if you get in a bed with the wrong person and get into a relationship with the wrong person, you will find you would that relationship will eventually end. You will look in the mirror and you will say, "Who the hell is that standing back at me? Like, who is that?" What
That
Mulan
happened to
said.
me.
What Mulan said. Who is that girl I see standing there
Yeah.
back at me? Like, when will what you say? When will my reflection show who I am inside? That's my thing. When will your reflection show who you are? A person should. I'm not. My thing is, it's okay to make concessions here and there for the person you want to be spend your time with, but you should not
Oh,
be
Lily.
changing who you are.
Lily, you're
You
beautiful.
exactly, Lily. You ain't know who you are. You have to figure it out. You have to go on that
Yeah.
journey to rebuild who you are, who Lily is. Because I did this, I've done it before too. I had to rebuild myself. Even after our divorce, we had to rebuild ourselves. Not because
You
we did
did.
anything bad, because we were so used to being in a relationship, and she was my other half, and I was her other half, and now we had to become whole people by ourselves. And so I tell people, do the work before you get in a relationship. Figure out who you are. Because once you submit who you are and your foundation is set, no one can push you off of it. They only can add to it. They can never take away from it. And if you have a man or a woman that's treating you like crap and make you feel low, leave that relationship because it's not doing you any good. Some of us really want to be in love so bad. We don't want to be alone at all. And you sacrifice your peace for someone just being there. Because there's a bit different for somebody who's being supportive and someone just being there. Having a physical body and having someone who's emotionally, socially, spiritually, financially there for you, those are two different things. That is two different things. And my whole thing is, if you're trying to be a wall ornament or a floor ornament or a bed ornament in my life, best believe I'll toss you out. I do not care about being alone because I was born alone. I would die alone. See, I had to get a loan for certain to get my car. So, and you know what? With loans, you have to pay you have to pay it back, and that's how I feel.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm not gonna bring the wrong person into my life to make my life harder than what it really is. It's already difficult out here. Things are expensive. You know, you try to make it work. You never know when your final moment is, and you mean to tell
True.
me now I have to bring a person who's not appreciative, who's gonna make me feel bad about myself, who's gonna have me going crazy, cheating on me, mistreating me, and I'm supposed to be okay with it? Nah, that's not it. That is not it, and that's why me and Liz talk about this all the time. I tell
We
her she do
do.
not. She's a good person. She does not need to ever settle for less because people say, "Oh, your time is ticking. You're getting up there in age." What is it? What does that got to do with anything? Am I dead?
No,
Am I dead?
no.
Because if I'm not dead, I'm still able to find someone. I don't care if I'm 65 and I find my life partner. However many years I got left, I'll be happy. But I will wait as long as necessary to find the right one. I can't. Me personally, I don't believe in just picking anybody off the street and making them my wife. They say happy wife, happy life. But what do you think? So but my thing is if that wife is Cruella Deville or a wicked stepmother, your life gonna be miserable. It's gonna be
Yeah.
miserable. And then for a woman, if you get the wrong guy, ain't no telling what can happen. You can get
Oh,
beat.
sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you
you,
know,
you
yawning.
you can get beat.
Yeah.
It's all kind of things that can happen to you. You have to be smart. You have to be strategic. I told people all the time, date with a purpose. You don't just apply to any job. You look at the benefits, the requirements. You look at the pay. You do all that stuff in order for you to get a good job, then why would you do the same thing for the relationship? Look at what they say, what they do, who their friends are, what their family's like. You actually have to ask those questions or observe it. We have Instagram, TikTok. You can ascertain so much stuff about a person based off a lot of things. So me personally, I'm not gonna sit here and not do my due diligence. Because and I'm pretty sure Big Bag can attest to this. As a man, once we already are very careful with our emotions, anyways. But then once you get in a relationship and we let our guard down, that woman has a direct line to our heart, a direct line to our soul, and picking the wrong one can devastate you. It can make you feel like you don't want to be here no more. It can make you want to hurt somebody. And so if that's the cost of love, I'm gonna be very, very smart with it. I'm gonna be very, very smart with how I get my heart to someone.
Exactly. Very well
And that's
said,
what
Quentin.
yeah, and that's just how it is. I didn't mean to go philosophical. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to
No,
go
you're
on a
doing
tangent.
great.
I didn't mean to go on a
No, you're
tangent, but
doing
that's just
great.
how it is. I tell people everything like healing, just like healing. Healing is intentional. You have to want to heal. It just doesn't happen by happenstance. People say, oh,
Yeah.
time heals all wounds. Not necessarily. It's time plus effort heals all wounds. That's kind of how it goes. You have to put some effort there. Like you have to let go of some of that pain, let go of some of that hate. So make you. Oh yeah, for sure. So you really have to be very, very mindful of how you do things. And you notice,
So,
Liz, you have a
Quentin,
lot of, but
huh?
I'm saying I'm saying you have a lot of wisdom too. That's why I told you to go
Thank you.
live. You share it. You need to share it.
You know, it's hard for me though because of how I was brought up and how I was always taught to kind of like dumb down a little bit. So it's
Yeah.
hard for me to show that side of me. Like I feel like it's almost a coping mechanism, me being silly, goofy, or whatever the case may be. Because even you were with me for a long time. Like anytime I would say something, people would laugh and be like, "That's not true," or I would get looked over a lot. So
Oh
for me
yeah,
to come
that's
out
true.
here and say stuff, it's not an easy thing for me to do, but I'm doing it. Thank
You are.
you.
I'm proud of you. I'm actually proud of you. Like I want people to see that personality. I always said you're actually your personality is designed for social media. I'm more like me. I do my little counseling thing outside the camera or whatever the case may be. I don't really have that personality like that. A little bit I have it, but you're very bubbly and like inviting. And I feel like if I'm not smiling, I can be very it can be very off putting. Um, but yeah, I feel like you're made perfectly um
Thank
for social
you.
media.
Thank you.
I
Appreciate it.
really do.
I know I've only been doing it for a week. I started with 3 subscribers. I think I have 141 now.
38, I
And
think. I think it's 138, something like that.
oh yeah, something like that. It
Yeah, you did
grew.
good. You doing
Yeah.
good. Like tell people like you be singing. I don't know if everybody heard you sing. She be singing her
Oh,
song.
I know. I do. I was busting out in song and everything like that. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah. You always had your little your singing, which has always been pretty good. We used to always do our little singing thing. It was always great.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. Let's
Lily,
go.
you better. Lily, you're awesome. I'm gonna make Big Bad a moderator too.
Yes. That's good. That's going to be for your channel because this is on your
Yeah,
channel. So that's perfect. So now you have, and then when you go live, you could put me as one as well. That way
yeah,
we can help weed out people for you when you go live.
yeah.
This
And
is
that's my
Quentin's
that's
very
my
first
plan.
live.
I'm gonna start doing. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start doing more lives. I do want to get more involved, all that good stuff. Um, and it's definitely scary for us. Like we're very like private people, so to get online
Yes.
and oh yeah, of course, Big Bad, I got you, my brother. But it's always been scary, and also it's a secret. But I might be interviewing with one of our mutual friends coming up soon.
Oh, it's a secret.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
but I'll
awesome.
just say,
Congratulations.
I'll just say, look out for maybe potentially the 22nd of November. Y'all might see a live with me interviewing with somebody that we all know in this group.
Oh, look. She put Jay.
I don't know. Lily, I can neither confirm nor deny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think
Perhaps,
I think it's Jay. I think
perhaps not. We don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, that's amazing. Yeah, I found everyone through Supreme's live actually. And Supreme is actually I sent your link to watch him go live. What did you think of the live? It was pretty good, right? A lot of
Yeah, I
good
like it. I
information.
like it. I like how like animated he is. Like he's not afraid to be himself. I love that. I think everyone should just use social media to be yourself. Like you'll be surprised. You may think that I'm a cornball or I'm boring or whatever the case may be, and you have a niche. Everyone has a niche. Everyone had like I went to Lily's channel, and I love to cook. Like I cook.
Yes.
I cook down.
Oh, I know.
Dominican food, African American food. I can cook anything. You show it to me once, I got it. And so I went in there and I saw the habichuelas. I said, oh, hold on now. I said, Lily might be either Cuban, Puerto Rican, or Dominican, because everyone else, they said frijoles over here. But habichuelas, that's our stuff. That's Caribbean. That's the island right there. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think
So
Lily is you have Puerto Rican, right? So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that was one thing I loved is your cooking. That's why I said Thanksgiving I need a plate.
I've been cooking since I was 10 years old. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying that it's been a long time. My mom was like always like, hey, she said, Quentin, get in this kitchen. Let me show you how to cook because I don't want you to be a burden. Oh, Mexican and Puerto Rican. Okay, she got both. All right, but she's like, I don't want you to be a burden to any woman in your life, and that's what she did. And that's how I teach my boys. I teach my boys. I'm gonna teach you how to wash your own clothes. I'm gonna teach you how to cook.
Yep.
I'm teach you how to iron your food. Your woman is not your slave. She's your partner. She can be your
Iron your
helpmeet.
food.
Yeah, yeah, iron my food. Yep, iron the food. But yeah, I teach them how to wash their clothes, iron, cook, all that stuff. Take care of
Yeah.
themselves. I mean, my thing is,
Yep.
a man before he finds a wife is on his own.
Yeah.
He's on his
I
own,
love it. I love it.
and that's why I mean, a lot of my content is based on like overcoming trauma, but also just male centric. Because again, like I said, you're taught these antiquated things. Don't show your emotion. Suppress this, be okay with this. And I'm like, no, you that's not how it's supposed to be. You can't say, oh, masculinity is toxic, masculinity is this and that, but then in the same vein, hold me to these type of stereotypical masculine things. Pick your poison. Either I
Yeah.
can be a man or I can't. Like that's how it is. And there is a right and wrong way to be a man. And the thing about it is, with all due respect to any lady out there, you can't tell me what it is to be a man. I can't tell you what it is to be a woman. I have certain things that I must do as a man. Like I told you a long time ago, this if the family fails, They blame me. If you see a father, if you see a father, a mother, some kids, and they're homeless, the first thing you ask is, what did that man do? Why did he, provide for something? But what happened? So if all the blame and responsibility is on me, I'm gonna handle it accordingly. I'm gonna try to make the best decision. I'm gonna do what I need to do as a man to make it happen. Period.
Exactly. Yeah.
And my woman looks to me for that support, for that stability. So I'm gonna act accordingly. You're never gonna make me feel bad about being a man. Period. You're just not going to. Why you look at that girl? Because I'm a man. I like women, so that's why I looked at her. When I'm single, like that's why. That make her feel uncomfortable. I didn't say anything, so I just looked at her. It's looking uncomfortable because you look.
Oh
How
yeah.
am I supposed to find you? How am I supposed to like one lady said, "Oh, I don't like when men approach me." But then 10 videos later, she said, "Why don't men approach anymore?" And I said, "Make that make sense." So I see
It
you. I
doesn't make
find you
sense.
attractive. I find you attractive. I want to approach you and get to know you better. But then if I get to know you, then that's your ick. And that's why the dating scene is so jacked up. So I feel sorry for all the single people out there. It's so jacked up.
It is.
People don't know what they want. And I tell everyone, do what makes you happy. If you want a man with 900 figures, go for that. You might be lonely forever, but go for it. If you want a man,
900.
if you want a man who's 4'2", then love your short king. If you want a man who's 7'9", find your tall man. Do what makes you happy, but just live with the consequences.
I had a
Live with the
date with a
consequences.
short guy.
How was that?
He had that Napoleon complex. I played him in pool and I kept winning and he got upset. He asked me if I knew how to play pool and I said yes and I went and I was winning all the games and he lost and won one game and he was like, I won all the games. And he wanted me to go tell everyone how he won every single game and I'm like, I went to the bathroom and called my friend and told her, can you say that you're drunk and I gotta come pick you up because this guy's losing it.
Hey, that to me, that's the old school way right there. You tell your friend, hey, bail me out of this date. I need you to call and say it's an emergency. Remember I
I
told you
need
about when I
help.
first came to California, I did it that blonde
No
girl.
man with no
No, I did it that blonde girl. I think I've only dated like two two blonde girls in my life, two white girls in general, but I think two blonde girls in my life. And the first one, it was fine. I was younger, and that was cool. But the second one, oh my god, I had to get up out of there. It was the driest conversation I've ever been in my life. And then she said, I said, what do you see your future like? I want to hear something amazing. She's like, I want my man to take care of me. I just want to stay at home, spend all his money. I was like, oh, okay.
women with no teeth. Oh my
Check.
god. See,
I like
Biggs,
check, please.
you're bad. I,
I like
yeah,
check.
check, please. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, Big Bad, exactly. For us, it's different. It's a little bit different. The no teeth got, that's a technique.
There's a secret, but I won't share it. No, we ain't gonna go there.
But yeah, so Liz, what is your ideal man? What's that like for you? What if you had to give me example, physical characteristics, also career, also let's see what else. Yeah, physical characteristics, career, and personality. What's your ideal man?
My ideal man. As far as like career, just someone that's building, like, they don't have to make the largest amount of money, but they have to be building towards something. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you have to make $1 billion. It's hard to do. Um, everyone's taller than me, so really, I mean, I guess he doesn't have to be super tall, but not shorter than me.
Shorter than
He's
you is 4'11". That's 4'11". I mean,
maybe I'm gonna get me a midget. Stop. I'm gonna get me a midget. You better stop playing.
yeah, if a man shorter than you, we got a problem. Cause 4'11" is crazy. But
I, you
okay.
know, I mean, you're 6 foot, so I don't know. Taller guys seem to be attracted to me. I tend to attract like the taller guys. I guess they like smaller girls. fun size, I guess they call it. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I like
But
mine either way. They can
but
be 6 feet. They can be whatever. They just can't be, they can't be the same size as me in terms of like width wise. We can't be,
I
nah.
just want someone that has a good conversation. Like, give me a good conversation piece. Someone I could communicate with, talk with, have fun with.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
you know, I mean, I'm getting older. I mean, like, you know, let's go bowling. Let's go shoot pool. Like, just someone to have a good time with. You know, I'm not
I,
asking someone to take care of me. I work.
yeah, I heard you said you want a guy that's building. So, um, and that's unique because most women want a guy who's already built, who already who's established. So when you say building, can you elaborate on what that is? What's that mean to you?
Well, they could be in their career. They might not be exactly where they want to be. Maybe they're in their career or in school, and that's fine too. But yeah, everyone wants a man that's already built. But I mean, he could be built already too, but I don't mind a man that's still building. We could build
Okay.
together. I want someone to grow together, build together. Um, because I wanted to have my business, I had to step back from it. So I'm still
Yeah.
building myself. So I think it's only fair, like, if I'm still building myself, I don't think it's fair for me to ask somebody who's already built.
That's that shit. Wow. That's amazing. That's very very mature of you, honestly. Because I've heard so much. I listen to a lot of young people, a lot of older people, and most people don't want a man who's building. So that's very unique. And even honestly, even I was being kind of biased. When someone who's older than me, someone's like 50 years old, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm still trying to make it work. I'm like, you ain't made it work yet. Even I think we're conditioned to think that a man should have it figured out by a certain point. But like you said, there's setbacks. There's times when you don't have it figured out, where you maybe had a job and then you lost it because I mean they had all these layoffs over here in America. Like 100,000 people got laid off, 1 million people got laid off. It's kind of wild. So you have to start back over. So that's pretty mature of you. I think that's great. And I
Thank
think
you.
with that type of mindset and that particular like man you described, you'll have options for sure, because that fit
Yeah.
that's a lot of men fit that category. When you start saying 6 feet, 6 figures, that kind of thing, you're actually limiting what's available to you, because
I mean, it'd be
six
nice if he
figures.
has a car, his own
Well,
car,
that exactly.
Yeah, like he has his own place, his own car. Like it doesn't have to be the nicest. It doesn't have to be the 2025. It could be I have a 2010. Like you have one. I'm not picking you up and dropping you off at work. Like
Well, yeah, as a grown behind man, you definitely got to have
I
you.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you definitely have your own car at least at a bare
yeah,
minimum, especially in your age range. You date 40 and up, you ain't got no car. That's kind of
yeah.
crazy.
But the
Um,
20-year-old, 25-year-olds, they try hitting on me, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with you? I can't do nothing because a lot of these guys want kids. The younger guy, I can't have no more kids. That's not fair. I'm not doing that.
yeah,
But so
yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, that's how I was when I was out in the dating scene. I had very strict criteria, as you already know. I have a list of 15 things, and if you can like hit 7 of those 15 things, more than likely we're gonna work long term. And just a few of
actually, I
those.
made
What's up?
before I met you, when before I met you, I made a list of all the things that I wanted in a man, and you actually hit all those things.
Wow.
And I have that list still, and I added something to the list was um someone to grow with, or someone that understands growth. Like things change. So you want somebody that can grow with you and adapt, because we're always growing, adapting and moving along. So you want someone that can grow with you. You don't want to
Yeah.
be here and
Yep.
then them be here. Like
Yeah.
I used to get so mad when like, you
But
know.
I said, yeah, I would say that. I would say that to you. I did. And
But now
that
I
was your,
understand it now. I
yeah.
understand it now.
And I should have explained it better when we were together, when we were still married. 'Cause I would say that. I would say like, I'm here, and I couldn't explain it. Now I have the the vocabulary, and I have the experience to explain it. What I was trying to say during that time was we're on different levels. Like you and I, we experience things differently, and there's a certain level that I need you to be at. In the Bible, they call it equally yoked. Like sometimes we try to make someone our person. You try to bring someone up to your level. Like that's why it's hard to date, quote unquote, down. And it's not even a financial thing. If the maturity level is uneven, if the emotional intelligence level is uneven, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have problems because no relationship stays on a good path the entire time. You have that honeymoon phase, and then you have the reality phase. And if you can't survive, if you enjoy that honeymoon phase and you didn't do the work during that transition phase, when you get to the reality phase, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have problems, and that's why I was trying to get you to understand at the time. Like, hey, I have to be here. We have to think like this. We have to move like this. Otherwise, it won't work. And it took us a while. We eventually got it, but that's why I said that. And not
Yes.
for you, like you said, growing with someone. You want somebody to grow with you because you will outgrow someone, and that happens naturally. I've been in relationships where at some point, a year or two in, I realized that we're stagnant. We're not gonna get any further. And I still had room to grow, but that person had reached the pinnacle of who they were, and we had to have a real conversation. I'm like, hey, I want to move. I want to travel here. I want to do this. They're like, oh, I'm not that type of person, and we had to call it quits because again, I'm not trying to make someone change for me. And so
That's
we
true.
called it quits. We're still friends, and we just moved on. So you have the right to set the parameters of what you want in a man.
And I think
Everyone has a
compromise
right
is
to.
a huge thing. I
Yeah,
think compromise is also important because
yes,
you're not going to like everything that the other person likes. So are you willing
no,
to sacrifice certain things? Like, are you willing to make those sacrifices for that person? No one's
yeah,
going to be 100% of what you want them to be. And
one
you
hundred
have to know
percent.
yourself. I think you have to know yourself and love yourself and be confident in who you are and in the relationship to trust your partner if they want to go do things on their own, you know?
Yep, that is very true. Let me, but yeah, I kept you guys a long time, and I'm pretty sure my phone is about to die. So we will
But
redo this
also,
again.
wait, Nilly's saying something.
Hold
Sorry.
on, let me see. Let me go
But
plug this
also,
charger up.
are they
Be
worth
right back.
it?
That's true. Hold on, let me go ahead and plug this phone up real quick because I want to answer that.
Okay, let me hold the baby. Oh, damn.
Here you
I
go.
tried. Thank you. I ain't gonna lie. I do go over there and try to hold the baby.
Let me change this. Let me plug this phone in. What? What happened?
Oh, thank you. It's been a pleasure with you, Big Three, too. I think he's gonna answer this question and then we'll probably get going.
But let me
Or not.
see.
He's gonna.
See my death. I'm gonna die.
Oh my God, don't do that.
But yeah, but Lily for sure. They have to be worth it for sure. The person worth it, but
It's for you to decide. I don't know. I think his phone.
yeah, I'm back. You see me?
You back? Yeah, I see you.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's why I was saying earlier. In order for you to find whether or not somebody is worth it, you have to do the job, do the work in the beginning. You have to do the work stage one. You have to figure out if that person is worth the sacrifice. Because we know for a fact we're gonna sacrifice. Every relationship is a sacrifice. We know that for sure. And so if I'm gonna waste my time giving you time, effort, and energy, I can get my energy back. The effort comes along naturally, but the time, I can get my time back. I really can. So if I'm gonna give you my time, you have to 100% be worth it. And so I do that. Date one, you know this. When we dated, I ask you questions. Date one, I say, hey, I'm not an affectionate person because I didn't have a lot of affection growing up. My parent, that's just how not my how my household worked. Like my mom didn't do a lot of like she showed us that she loved us, but it wasn't a lot of hugging and all that good stuff. So I told Liz, I'm not an affectionate person. However, I will try for you. I will once I love you, I love deeply. It take a while to get to my love, but I love deeply. I tell her, you know, I told her everything straight up front.
He
This is
did.
what I
He did.
this this is who I am. This is how I move. This is what I want from the woman that I'm with, and all that good stuff. And she was okay with it. And we moved on, and like again, we lasted, you know, 11 years, and that's not easy. With in this country, 50% of marriages fail within 5 years. We made it beyond that. So, you know, and that's how you got to be. You have to be intentional with your dating and your time and your energy, because once it's gone, it's gone. Like 11 years, I don't feel like 11 years was wasted. I feel
No.
like 11 years were was experienced. It was gained. It taught me everything I need to. You know, it taught me everything I needed to.
And exactly.
Yes,
And also,
yes, Lily. Yes, for sure.
oh yeah, miserable. But yes, also, I think the important thing that we did is we talked to each other about our relationship and the mistakes that we were, because no one's perfect. We make mistakes and stuff like that. I've actually taken the time to apologize to him for my mistakes, and he's done the same for me. And that was part of the healing process. I think that was
For
very
sure.
important, is part of the healing process, is to actually be able to talk about things, not point fingers, blame each other, but actually apologize and be like, hey, that wasn't right, you know?
Yeah.
So
My thing is
I think that,
you can't actually be that. Some people want to be the victim so bad, and it's like when a relationship collapse. Yeah, it can be a person's fault. It can be one person's fault or another person's fault. But we didn't see it that way. We decided we our whole thing was like it
thank
went
you.
as long as it did. It lasted as long as it did, and now it's over. And now we have to learn how to move as individuals while still coming together to co-parent this amazing child that we have.
Yes, yes, we
And we
did.
did, and we did, and we did, and we do. And as you can see, we still laugh and we joke about stuff because you do not have to hate your ex. I tell people all the time, you don't have to hate your ex. I don't know who told these young kids that you have to hate your ex. Now, if your ex was abusive, a monstrous person, of course you can dislike them. I don't think anyone should hate anybody because hate stagnates you. If you spend all your energy and time hating someone, that means that person still has a hold on you. And I don't believe in anybody should have a hold on anyone else. Let it go. They said let go and let God. Let it go. Promise you, because that person is not thinking about you. So just let it go and keep moving. So I definitely think that once you out of a relationship, if you guys had if you guys were friends first or you guys really had a good vibe, you keep the conversation open, keep the lines of communication open. So,
Keep going live. Your message should be heard. Oh, thank you. And thank you, Lily.
oh,
Thank
thank you,
you.
Big Bad. I appreciate it.
And
That
thank
means a
you.
lot. That means a lot. I think I will start doing that more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually make my other content and I like, you know, I'll post it because I went through a lot, and I'll tell my story as we get more and more into it. And Liz knows my story. Her and I, we have a very personal like thing we both went through. We've kind of bonded over that childhood. You know, we went with our childhood were not the roses and rainbows. You know, people tried to break us, and it didn't work. And it took a long time for us to kind of grow
But
past that.
it made us who we are. And I think that's why we're so protective over Jordan and, of course, your
Mm-hmm.
other children as well. But I wouldn't let just anyone watch Jordan.
One hundred
I
percent.
sacrificed. Yeah, I didn't go on trips. We didn't go on vacations or anything like that. Like I
We
didn't
we
want to
did it
just leave my. I didn't want to leave my child with anybody.
because of what happened to
Like
us. What happened to it was always family. I tell people the families. But I tell you, the amount of stuff that happened within families, and that's a whole nother live. The
that's a
amount
whole
of
nother.
protection, the amount of protection that happen in families where kids are taken advantage of, it is
Yeah.
wild. People, exactly, Liddy, exactly. You're not touching my kid because if you hurt one of mine, I will never be able to go live anymore. Gotta be behind bars. You have to come to the San Quentin Penitentiary and then zoom in the camera on my cell door on my cell window and we can do it that
Well,
way.
actually, you could get phones in there now. I've learned that through some lives
Yeah.
and some.
People have to stuff it. I don't want to stuff anything in that
Anywhere.
area. Nah, I ain't trying to. I don't want to be that. I want to be nationwide.
Not nationwide. Enough.
Nationwide is on
Yes.
your side. They say.
Yeah, we both can sing. That's crazy. But baby's up. We'll let you go. We
Yep.
will
But thank
we'll
you
have to do
guys
this
for joining
again.
the live. I definitely appreciate you guys. I'll try to do this
Thank
more
you.
often, but I really, really appreciate you guys a lot.
Thank you for liking and subscribing, and thank you, Lily. Thank you, Big Three. And thank you. Bye guys.
All right, have a great night. Bye bye.
Great night. Bye.